Wait, is Anna here on this internet too?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep, and we are also now live. So
Yay!
in the chat, I put the link to the live stream on the Discord chat if anyone wants to share it out. I know last time, Rebecca, you kind of wanted to send it to Amy and Trey. But I guess we should get started. So you guys just finished getting some information from a creepy old NPC who was very blind and probably senile. Oh, I should also flip over my hourglass. So there we go. Timer started. Anyway,
who's blind and senile?
The old guy
creepy
that
old man who was telling you about where the dragons were.
Okay.
You do remember him.
I do remember him. It's just that your mic cut out before and after you said blind old man.
Okay, well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it because I'm pretty sure it's all on y'all's internet.
Yep.
So anyway, you guys now have some basic information. There is a slight retcon though. Even though he did in our first episode say that he had no idea how many dragons were, but that there were at least 6, that is now changed. He told you that there were exactly 6 dragons.
Okay.
And I'm sure. Let's go ahead. If any of you can actually remember all 6 dragons, I will give you 1 free reroll in this game.
Okay.
Any dice. But you have to be able to remember all 6 dragons. Can any one of you remember them?
Let me think for a second.
Well, one of them's rivers. One of them's mountains.
Okay, you're on the right track so far.
Thinking there was light and darkness.
Okay, you've got 4 out of the 6 of them.
I honestly don't remember the last 2, so I'm going to say sky and land.
Nope. You got 4 out of 6 though, so that's not a bad start.
Mountain and river were the only ones I remembered from offhand.
Okay, well I'm assuming since Rebecca didn't perk up at all that she doesn't remember either.
Well, actually, I was counting, and then I was like, oh, I kind of think these were ones, but then I was trying to figure out if I was just tricking myself.
Okay, well, do you want to go
'Cause
ahead
I thought
and guess?
I think the other ones were fire and air.
Nope.
Okay, then
Okay.
no.
So there
I
are.
remembered 4.
Yep.
The ones Anna remembered.
The 2 that you guys forgot are the forest dragon and the ocean dragon. So in total, you know that you need to find 6 dragons. There is the ocean dragon, there is the river dragon, there is the forest dragon, there is the mountain dragon, there is the dark dragon, and there is the light dragon.
Okay.
Does anyone remember where the old man kind of suggested you should start your search?
We should go to the river and go up.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. He also told you that there was an eminent but absolutely insane monk who lived up in the mountains, whose name was Kukuru. And he told you that he would be able to help you find some of the other dragons, but that he is notoriously reclusive, and you will have to catch him unawares if you want to actually talk to him, because otherwise he'll just try to escape from you.
Thomas just likes being crazy old men. That's what it comes down to.
Hey, you know, it's a fairly common fantasy trope. The fact that they're in these games is not surprising.
But you are one of the funnest old people.
Well, I'm already old, even though I'm not, so, you know, I'm just like a crazy old man at heart. All right, so you guys have gotten that information. Your stuff is packed. The bear is like slurping rice and tentacles, and it's got like a giant one that's just trying to like sneeze out of its nose because it's stuck there.
Ew.
There's an adorable little bunny riding on top of him. And you guys have sat back down at the counter where your food was, realized that most of it's been eaten by Kuroyuma's pets. So what you gonna do? I will remind you guys, we only have an hour because we're trying to cut these game sessions down. So.
Well, fearless leader, are we off to see the old monk, or are we heading up a river without a paddle?
Let's go try and find the old man first.
All right. Did we have a
man,
plan for how to
Kukuru, or the guy who was talking to you earlier?
The crazy old monk.
Kukuru. I'm a little bit frustrated right now because I took notes last session, and darned if I can find where I saved them, because I know I saved them.
Okay. I will point out that the crazy old guy, Kukuru, and following the rivers upstream are basically the same direction.
Nice.
Because he's up in the mountains, right?
Yes. And the streams also lead up into the mountains.
Okay, cool.
So, you guys are heading out?
So we're basically going to get to the river and go upriver.
Okay. So, I can't remember how to pronounce my name.
Your name is Kawa.
Kawa. So, Kawa is going to grab Wayne's character kind of by the shoulders, kind of lift him up, turn him towards the door, and be like, all right, off we go. Everything's already packed.
All right.
And like kind of push him forward when he just stares at her blankly. And then she's going to turn over to... We got to figure out a way to keep other people's names on the screen. To Anna's character. And be like, wow, I think losing his heart affected him more than I thought it would.
Right, Anna's character is Kuroi Kuma. Had you guys not left yet? I thought you were leaving.
We've left.
Okay, you've left. So you're walking along. So you've
Pretty
been...
flowers.
Yeah.
Really?
It looks a lot like a garden that you were at not that long ago. But it's totally not the same place. Okay, so you guys are walking along, and you are heading out of your village. It's it's a fairly large one. It's built around the central palace that the daimyo has. Your major fortress is built right on the edge of the ocean, and it's on the very tip of a cliff that kind of overhangs the ocean. And so there's only one very small way up to the palace, or to the fortress, and then the fortress is kind of built out, overhanging the ocean, so that there's no way to scale it from behind. It's a very defensible place. Not that that's probably going to really affect this game at all. You head out, and very quickly, you and the poor nameless porters who actually have to carry all of your crap, and who will get absolutely no credit or mention throughout this campaign.
They would just mention.
Well, no further mention. They might get mentioned again, but they certainly don't get any credit. They're peasants. They don't matter. So you
As it should be.
you head out and cross over a bridge that is near, that kind of marks the edge of what is officially considered the village, and head out into a slightly less tame area, but still nothing too crazy. There's a few, there's plenty of farms around and other things dotting the area. So
do I walk out of town, head towards some bushes, and then a Pidgey jumps out?
Maybe. What is a Pidgey? Is that a Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon.
Yes, it's a Pokemon.
Okay, well, a Charmander jumps out and eats you, and you are now dead.
No.
It hit your dick.
I guess the forest dragon got me. No, the Charmander wouldn't be a forest. Never mind. I was thinking, you said Charmander, I thought Bulbasaur.
No. Charmander is in the giant, flame lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that ends this campaign because, there's no reason to go seek the dragons if he's dead.
Yep. So you head out. Trying to find something that's not. Why is this so hard? So you walk out a ways into the wilderness, toward the wilderness, technically, and you walk for about half a day, and you are coming up to the next village. It's a lot smaller than the one that you normally live in. It's kind of much more agricultural. It doesn't have the benefit of being near any sort of seat of power or even the coast, so it's a poor dirt village type area. And so you're walking through it. Why is this impossible? I'm trying to find an old man. This should not be so hard. Good Lord. Okay, fine then, if you're going to be that way.
Do they have a search function?
They do, and I can't freaking find it. This should not be so hard. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to make up a token real quick. So if you guys would like to have some little roadside banter.
Just what's its name?
All I heard was what's and name.
Did Anna say anything?
Mom wants to know what the name of a surface is.
The name of your surface?
The name of Mary's surface, which is what I'm using.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I know you don't know.
Anna, you sound so drunk. You should go home.
No, she sounds mad. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that was great roadside banter, y'all. Thanks a lot.
I was gonna start talking, but then I heard Anna talking, and it's hard enough to hear her that I was gonna be quiet till we heard her.
Because I thought she was doing roadside banter, because it happened so fluidly. It was just like, do roadside banter, and then Anna starts speaking, and I thought it was her talking, and then I was like, I can't understand a word.
Brian, what's your character's name?
That's a good question. It's not under me.
Hi, Heavy.
Akai Heavy. It means red snake.
So, Akai Heavy, I'm just curious, does your chest feel lighter? Or are you just like, whatever, can't tell the difference? I don't know, losing a heart seems like such an odd thing.
Let me turn this headset so I can hear what you're saying.
Well, if you can't hear me, then nobody else can hear me, right?
I can hear
No,
you.
it's just well, there's enough of an echo because you're in the same room that it's like you're over top of yourself.
Basically, I just asked how your heart feels. What's going on? It's unusual, so I'm curious.
Oh, well, it just feels like it's not there. Every once in a while, I feel like I feel a pitter patter, but I think it's just, what do you call it, a phantom feeling? Because when I actually like touch my chest, I feel nothing. Is that what you were asking?
You have to remember, he didn't really.
What?
I said I don't think he really used your. You didn't really use your heart much anyway.
That's true. I don't think he used his heart much anyway.
Okay, so as you guys are walking along the path, standing on the side, or well, squatting on the edge of the path, kind of over by a bush, is the creepy old
A
man.
naked old man? Is he really naked?
No.
Well, at least from the waist up, he is in the picture.
He's in shorts, and he has a headband, and he is very proud of his old man muscles. Okay.
It's that guy from Sweating to the Oldies.
And so he's squatting over the bush, and he seems to be kind of like skittering around, like muttering to himself and spitting on the ground.
Has he seen all of us?
He has not seen you yet.
Okay.
Well, that's nasty. I'm not doing this one.
I propose that perhaps I should approach him by
Run up to the
myself.
old guy and
Since
I
he
pick him up.
doesn't like people.
Okay, Anna, we'll move your character over there. You have control of your token.
Me. Where am I?
You are the one right behind me.
You're the one in the middle.
I can't. I cannot move any of the characters.
Me either.
Me either.
Oh, did I put you on the map layer? I think I put you guys on the map layer.
That would explain why our names aren't there either, huh?
Okay, let me move you all to the token layer. I forgot that I moved to the map layer so I could get rid of your father's cushion that he was sitting on.
We can't move because we're stuck in the ground.
Uh-huh. Okay, that would explain it. Token layer. Yay, you're all in the token layer now. All right.
We can move now.
Yay! So Anna already ran over there.
Run over and grabbed him. And he goes, who's that? What are you doing to me? I used my old man muscles on you.
And there's much shaking. He's giggling.
I laugh at him.
My age-old friend who
I laugh at
I
him.
cannot remember.
And I pick him up and I pull him over.
And you do what to him?
I am dragging the old man up and I bring him over to Wayne's character.
Okay. I'm being accosted. What is the meaning of this? Am I being kidnapped?
Hey, put him down. We're not here to capture him. We're just here to talk to him.
Do we even? Is this the monk? I thought we were in a village.
Well, this is an old man. That's all you know at this point. All you know is it's an old
Well,
man
I dropped
and he was spitting on the ground.
in front of Wayne.
Okay. My old bones. Have you no respect for your elders?
None whatsoever, apparently.
I speak for yourself.
As I say that, I slap
Kuroikuma.
Why do you guys have such long names?
Just call him Kuro.
Just call me Kuro.
And you can just call Wayne Akai.
Okay.
But it's because Wayne's name means red snake, Anna's name means black bear, and yours just means river. So you don't have a color before your name. I should have made you Yellow River.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah. So, old man, what name do you go by?
Oh, I don't really remember my name these days. Everyone just calls me that crazy old village man. I'm the village kook, you see? You can call me the village kook.
So you're the village kook. You're not an old monk?
No, I'm not a monk. I was a peasant my whole life. But now I'm retired from peasantry. I spend my time working on my amazing old man bod.
Dodo, see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you just go off half-cocked. This isn't even the man we're looking for.
Can I help you, or should I go back to what I was doing?
We're looking for a crazy old hermit. You wouldn't happen to know where we can find one, would you?
Usually not in villages. It's hard to be a hermit in a village. It kind of goes against the whole culture of solitude. I would suppose you should head up into the mountains. There's plenty of hermits up there. Just very spread out so that they can continue being hermits.
We are we are heading toward the mountains, but perhaps you know of, or have heard stories of, or something, of an old man called Kukoru?
Kukoru? Oh yes, everyone knows the monk Kukoru. I would be very careful not to go up there in the early morning, for that is when he is known to strip naked and meditate under cold waterfalls. And believe me, you cannot unsee something once it has been seen.
Why aren't you wearing a shirt?
Well, I have to show everyone my amazing old man muscles. Also, aren't you awfully far away to be talking in this conversation? I can barely even see you anymore. Where'd you go?
I took the pack horses / people, and I kept going.
So is that it, or can I go back to what I was doing? It's very important, you see.
Sure, go back to whatever you were doing.
Oh, goody. And he goes back and he starts spitting on the ground again.
All right.
No one else curious
I'm gonna bite.
What he's doing?
What is it that you are doing?
Oh, well, you see, our village has a centipede problem, but everybody knows that centipedes are deadly allergic to human saliva. And so you look in the ground where he's been spitting, and in fact, you do see sizzling remains of what appears to be centipedes. And you see another one kind of skitter out from under the bush, and he jumps over by it, starts spitting on it, and you see it just starts sizzling as if it was acid.
You know that's not normal, right?
I should hope I know that's not normal.
Does someone want to roll? Does someone want to roll? What would it be? One of your knowledges. Does anyone actually have their character sheets open? I'm gonna guess
I have
not.
mine and Rebecca's open.
Okay. So does anyone have knowledge nature?
No.
How about knowledge dungeoneering?
No.
Does someone want to make an intelligence check?
Yes.
No. I'm just kidding.
Well, anyone who wants to roll an intelligence check, go ahead and roll intelligence plus your modifier.
Okay. Let's see. I forget how to roll already. It's /R, right?
Yes, /R, and then you type in whatever it is, 1d20 plus your intelligence mod.
Are we doing a 20 or a 6?
Oh yeah, we have that kind of house rule. Go ahead and do a 1d6.
Okay.
My modifier.
We both are plus. No, I'm +3. You're +4.
Okay. So Rebecca, you are not anywhere in
I'm
the
higher than
vicinity
you.
Rebecca, you are nowhere in the vicinity of what's going on, so you can't make an intelligence roll because you don't know that he's spitting on centipedes.
You said everybody was
You left with the pack animals. If you want to be part of what's going on, you need to come back.
Nope, I'm ahead.
Oi, what are you doing with my donkey?
So, okay, Heavy.
But okay.
You kind of think back, and you remember hearing stories about this when you were younger. And yeah, everything checks out. Like, if you spit on a centipede, the same thing would happen. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, in this world?
Wow.
I told
That's
you,
good to know.
this is based off of actual Japanese mythology. And yes,
Okay.
that is a thing.
Okay.
Did any Japanese person go out and spit on a centipede and go, hey, this doesn't actually work?
Well, did anyone stuff rocks inside of a wolf and then have it run off and eat their grandma?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, well, mythology is kind of weird sometimes.
I know. I know.
All right, so yeah, it totally checks out that spitting on centipedes does kill them.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet a centipede slayer, I suppose.
Well, thank you. I'm rather proud of my abilities. Nobody spits, and then another centipede scuttles out and he jumps over. Nobody spits better than me. Me and my old man bod with my old man muscles. Do you want to touch them?
I'm pretty sure this is a gay old man and he's hitting on you.
Out of respect for the kooky old man, I pet his muscle.
Okay. It is like hard to rock. It's like that way old muscle gets lean and just hard. Yeah. It's like that.
It's hard and lean, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, moving right along, I have business with Kukuru, so I will be off now. Thank you very much for your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, of course. I'm more than happy to help one of our fine samurai. You work so hard to keep us all safe.
Thank you. That's high praise from you, sir. Well, I'll be moving along now.
All right, bye.
It's a good thing I know that's spitting. Otherwise, yeah, never mind. Anyway,
Okay,
I've moved off with the pack animals.
Cool. You guys are all pack animals, so I believe that is pretty accurate.
Oh, now I get what you're saying. I was being stupid.
No, I'm just calling you animals.
No, Rebecca earlier. I said, "Oi, what are you doing, my donkey?" And I was like, "Of course we're men." And it's like, "Oh wait, pack animals are men."
Yes, your pack animals are a bunch of poor effing peasants that you said, "Hey, you, carry my crap. I don't care what you were planning on doing today. You get to do this now."
Yep.
Okay, hey, but the good news is we'll eat dinner this way.
That is true, if you feed them. And, I mean, I hope you do.
Just every few villages, we switch them out. They starve between.
There we go. I mean, it's a thing that one could do. Okay, so you guys continue on. And you are now getting up into kind of mountainous areas. So you are camped for the night. There's a campfire with some soup on it.
I feed the peasants.
Oh, well, how generous. They're like, "Thank you, Lady Kawa. You are too kind to us poor peasants."
All right, that's good. Go sit under that bush over there.
Oh, yes, anything for you. And they do.
Alright, so now it's just us around the campfire and the soup again.
Yes, if I could get this stinking campfire to stop sizing all weird. There, thank you. It's round again. Okay. So, yes, you guys are now around the campfire. I should probably go ahead and make it night real quick. Add a little ambiance. So you've marched.
Do that?
It's been a long day. You're all tired and sore. you're happy to finally get around some food and some rest.
It's been a hard day walking, hasn't it?
Nothing compared to when I
Take
lived
the first watch.
And it's like, I don't like any of you. I'm going to take the first watch.
I think when we find this old hermit, we should approach him either only one of us or one at a time, since he doesn't like people.
But being that I'm the ninja, I think I'm clearly the choice to go approach him.
That does make sense. I was thinking that it should be me, since I'm the one on this mission, but...
Well, when we get to the dragons, you are more than welcome to approach them by yourself.
I think I'd rather not approach them by myself. What do you think we brought the pack animals for? They're bait. They're bait.
We do have bait as our main specialization on our resumes. This is not an unknown concept to us poor peasants.
You, sir, are an asshole.
Me? Did you just call me that for reals? Or was that OOC?
You're going to feed our poor peasants.
Oh, it was
to
a...
the dragons.
I was just kidding.
Oh, sure, that's what you say now.
Well, I suppose that after we've finished eating, we should turn in and progress tomorrow on our hiking.
We keep getting freaked out, Claire's.
We're moving too.
I'm sorry, I was trying to put you in an actual forest.
It's okay. It's just kind of funny. We're all like, oh, we're sitting at this campfire talking. Oh, look, 11.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was hoping you'd just kind of talk over it. There, okay, you guys are in a forest now. I'll stop moving you around. Alright, Kuroi-kuma, if you would like to make a perception check, I mean, technically everyone can, but because Kuroi-kuma is on watch, he's going to have a bonus.
Do you want to do a perception, Ninja?
Yeah. So, what's my perception bonus?
I don't know. That's on your character sheet, hopefully.
Yeah, which I could open if I had my surface.
You know, there are these things called plans, and if you do them ahead of time, stuff is actually where it needs to be.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, well, Wayne, I should probably get my surface up anyway, but you can probably get hers up faster than I can.
Yeah, I just did. Perception +4. Rebecca actually has the highest perception.
Well, yeah, she's a ninja.
Yeah, so I think you should probably roll too.
Alright, I will roll too, but, well, I'm moving everyone.
It's /R, not R/Anna.
You have a +17.
Holy moly, I rolled terribly.
Yeah, but you still got 22.
You still got better than any of us.
Other /Anna.
Yeah, other /Anna.
I know, I'm figuring it out.
Yay, it worked!
Anna, don't ever get a Linux box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wayne, because if you were on watch, you would have noticed this, but all you get is like this odd feeling like something is watching you. Rebecca and Anna, though, both of you notice kind of out in a tree just a bit outside of the circle of the firelight, there seems to be a little sparrow sitting on a branch, and you could swear it's actively watching you.
I'm gonna grab some breadcrumbs and try to get it over to me.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll initiative, because Anna's trying to throw a rock. One of you's trying to do breadcrumbs. Only one of you can do that first.
Wait, I can talk to animals, can't I?
Yeah? You have lots
I'm
of
gonna
animal
go talk
buddies.
to
You
it.
love animals.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to it.
Okay.
Which tree is it in?
It is in that tree right there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna talk to it.
Okay. So you walk over, and it's looking at you.
Squirking.
No, but it is looking at you. It seems, you feel as though there's some sort of intelligence behind this bird's eyes, more than you would expect from a normal sparrow.
Wait, did you
Can
say
I
it had
tell
more
if
eyes?
it's a boy or a girl?
No, it has intelligence behind its eyes.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord, Wayne. It appears. No, you cannot tell without examining it more closely. So if you'd like to, I don't know, get it to land on your hand and then turn it over.
Aw, she's a princess.
I'm just gonna look up at it and be, hello, my dear bird. How are you this fine evening?
Oh, it is a rather nice evening. A bit on the chilly side, though. I'm surprised you've spoken to me. Most of your type don't seem too keen on speaking to animals.
Well, most of my kind are rather uneducated.
I concur. That was my only big word that I know. Do I sound smart? Tell me that I sound smart and beat me.
I don't have any food here with me, but if you want to come over, we can warm by the fire.
Oh, that would be wonderful. My thank you. And it hops over by the fire.
Yep.
Is it riding on your arm? It can ride on your arm.
Yes.
Okay. So it hops onto your arm, and you take it back over by the fire.
I'm gonna grab some of the bread and kind of like.
Okay. Well, the bird happily eats the bread. Oh, thank you. This is delicious. Much better than the grubs and berries that I usually eat.
Yes. So, what are you doing here on this night?
Well, I was in the forest, and I saw a light and thought I would check it out. You don't see a huge number of humans wandering around in the forest. There's not really much here. The only people I see very regularly are the woodcutters and the charcoal burners.
I presume that even though I didn't notice the bird, I do notice her talking to the bird.
You can understand the bird, so you hear the same thing that Kuroikuma is.
Oh. How do I understand the
paralyzed
bird?
in shock.
How do I understand the bird? I thought I didn't know how to talk to animals.
Words.
Yes, the bird does appear to be speaking normal human language.
Oh, then I'm going to come over there and check this out. How is it that you came to know human speech, bird?
Oh, well, you see, I had a wonderful master back in the day. Unfortunately, this man, though he was a hard-working and honest peasant, his wife was a horrible old hag who was always cruel. But the kind old man, I was one of his few treasures, and he always took great care of me. However, one day, the man's wife set out some rice to create starch for her linens, and I thought that it had been put out as food for me. So I went down and ate it. However, when my master's wife returned, she was incensed, and when I came up and admitted to her that I had eaten it in error, rather than forgiving me, she cruelly cut out my tongue and cast me out. However,
That
my
sounds
tongue grew
quite
back,
cruel.
and with it, and my master's love, as he found me in the forest and nurtured me back to health, I learned the trick of human speech.
Well, you've had quite an interesting existence.
Yes, indeed. I am known around here as the tongue-cut sparrow.
That's pretty descriptive.
It is, actually. But, you know, with us animals, we prefer to keep things simple and straightforward. What is it that brings
Yes,
brave...
that's always more than people.
Yes. What is it that brings 3 brave, strong adventurers like yourselves out into the woods?
I puff my chest up when I hear the word brave.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the bird. I'm gonna look at dang it,
Akai Hebi.
Wayne. Yeah, Akai Hebi, and I'm gonna say, yeah, this brother lost his heart.
Oh, well, that's horrible. I don't understand, though, how that pertains to wandering about in the woods.
I was sent on a quest, and I've forgotten the name of the fox creature.
Oh, Amaterasu?
Yeah. I was sent on a quest by Amaterasu in order to regain my heart.
Yes, and also Amaterasu is a wolf, not a fox.
Okay, wolf. See, I wrote all that down in my notes.
Ah.
But I can't find any flippin' where, which is frustrating, because I wrote down practically word for word the whole dream that you described.
Yep. Okay.
I can't speak Spleen today, I'm sorry.
Oh, so you were sent by Amaterasu on a great quest. That is indeed an honor. Even if it did entail the loss of your heart, I do hope you're able to get it back somehow.
As do I, apparently. I have to find the elemental dragons, and to do so, I've been told that there's an old hermit up in the mountains who may have information about the dragons.
Oh, you must mean Kukuru.
Yes, if you live in this area, have you perchance to see him of late?
Oh, yes, I have seen Kukuru before, though I would suggest that you don't come by early in the morning. What one sees cannot then be unseen.
Tom really doesn't want us to go by in the morning.
I mean, no. I mean, if you want to go by in the morning, that is your choice. I'm just letting you guys know that there are certain things that once seen, they cannot be unseen. I would be more than happy to accompany you on your journey and perhaps help you find your goal, if you would have me.
How about we take the bird?
I don't see any reason why she shouldn't join us.
Wait, did you just assume the gender?
Oh yes, did you just assume my gender, you chauvinist pig?
It sounds like a girl bird. I'm sorry. What sex is this bird? Gender, whatever.
You don't know.
Well.
My dear bird, how would you like to be addressed?
Well, most people just use my name, the tongue-cut sparrow.
But what is your gender?
TCP. Got it.
Oh, that is a great little nickname, TCP. My gender, though, is a little bit of an odd question. I don't think I would be able to answer that in a way that would really make sense to you.
Eggs Mother bird.
Feel free to use whatever gendered pronoun you prefer, I suppose. I'm not terribly picky.
I didn't realize we were with such a PC party. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Talking bird.
Great then. Thank you so much for allowing me to come along with you on your grand journey. So yeah, I would assume you guys then kind of settle in for bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys sleep and nothing super weird happens to you in the night.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, isn't it? Well,
Hey, maybe we should send the bird to talk to the hermit.
You wake up and you're in a flower field, so that's pretty weird.
Puppy, puppy.
All right.
It's a dragon!
Dragon!
So, as you guys travel along, you find yourselves higher up in the mountain. The bird does seem to know where it's going and has been leading you along. Pretend that there's actually water down there. So you find yourself needing to cross a ravine. But
we also find our old selves.
Yeah, I think I forgot to delete you guys. Yep, there you are. Boop, and you're gone.
I'm not.
All right,
I made it alive.
How did you get back here? You're dead now.
I'm gonna go fight the dragon.
Will you stop that? How do you keep coming back?
I kept moving my character.
Oh, well, stop it. Stop it or I'll bury you alive in a box. All right, so you guys find yourself at the beginning of this bridge, and you see a huge green dragon blocking your way. Unfortunately, there's really no way around it, and this bridge is the only way across this huge ravine.
Is it the murdering kind of dragon?
It appears to be sleeping. I
Wait,
don't.
stop.
What is
Do
that
any of you
noise?
have
It's
knowledge?
Wayne scraping his ice cream bowl.
Oh, well, stop it. That's very loud.
Stop it.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud. I can't hear it on my own headset.
So, yeah, you guys are at this bridge. There's a huge sleeping green dragon in your way.
Yes, but does it
Well,
look like the
TCP.
murdering kind of
Have you
dragon?
seen this before?
Or the elemental type of dragon?
How much do you know about dragons?
You just said it was
I
a
don't
sleeping
know.
dragon.
Okay, well, you don't know
maybe
enough
the
about.
bird.
You have no
would
idea.
know?
You don't know enough about dragons to know whether it's the nice kind or the mean kind, or if there even is a nice kind and a mean kind.
Well,
You were saying about the bird, Wayne?
Might the bird know?
That's a good thing to ask the bird.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but people kept talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, TCP, have you seen this guy?
Oh, yes, I've seen him before.
does he want to eat us?
I don't know. I mean, dragons can be temperamental at times, you know?
Well,
It's hard to really say whether one wants to eat you or not.
if Kyle has eaten, you'd better go talk to it.
When the dragon has been awake, has it seemed particularly grumpy with those around it?
Oh, you know, nothing unusual for a dragon.
Well, that's helpful.
But,
Okay.
I mean, they are
All right,
dragons.
who
They're
has a higher
ancient and
diploma than I
powerful
do?
creatures. They're not just simple good or evil. You should know this about dragons.
I walk up to this point on the bridge. Does the
Okay.
dragon do anything?
It continues to snore very loudly. The rumbling of its snores and just the vibrations from the pent-up fire within its belly cause there to be like a palpable vibration that you can feel through your feet on the stones below you.
But not in your heart, because you don't have one.
You're stripping the
is
bowl now,
accurate.
sweetheart.
I'm trying very hard not to make noise, but I still have ice cream, unlike you.
So I'm up to that point.
Okay.
I'm going to say, dragon.
It continues to snore.
Excuse me.
Oh! I would be careful. Dragons are well known for being rather moody when they first awake.
Should we maybe just camp out over here until he awakens?
Yeah, in
well,
like 100 years.
you know, dragons can sleep for years at a time. Perhaps.
So, do you have any recommendations
throw
for how we
Wayne's
might be
character?
able to awaken the dragon without getting eaten?
Well, I don't see why you are all so determined to awaken it. I mean, it's not so complicated as you seem to be thinking that it is. I mean, look, I've gotten past it already.
Can I throw Wayne's character?
Yeah, very easily.
I am picking up Wayne's character.
Okay.
And I'm gonna carry him over here.
You don't have to carry me that far. I can walk, you know.
No, this
And
is
I'm going to throw him to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, you
Make
don't
a
even need to
strength
make
roll
a
and
check
see
for
how
that.
far.
Anna, you have enough strength. You have no trouble at all. But Wayne, on the other hand, you will need to make a reflex save to see whether or not you can stick the landing on the other side.
Okay.
Wayne falls on
Reflex. Is that a D20 or a D6?
That's a
I
D20.
forget. Okay.
All right, 19. Not bad. So you do indeed stick the landing. You land on the other side with a couple of heavy kind of clumps. What is Rebecca trying to do? Are you trying to jump off the bridge, Rebecca?
Well, I was trying to decide if this was the edge of the bridge or this was the edge of the bridge.
What is the bridge crossing? Is it water or?
Yes, it is over a huge roaring river beneath you. Unfortunately, though, I was not able to find a map that looked good that had a river. So just
That's
pretend
okay.
there's water down there.
So, how do we know if this is or is not the elementals?
You don't really.
Well, see, that's why I was trying to wake it, was so that we could find out.
Does your heart cavity feel like there's a piece of...
No, his heart cavity is not reacting to the presence of the dragon.
Okay, then I think we're safe to just move on. Alright, I'm going to pick up Rebecca's character and throw her.
Well, I was going to ninja across the dragon, but I guess you can throw me.
You can roll acrobatics or something if you'd like to, Rebecca. That's fine.
Wayne.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm literally running everyone's character.
Yep.
Okay. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
You got a +2 in that. Are you sure you want acrobatics?
You could also just use jump. What does she have in jump? If she wants to, instead of like tumbling, just jump over it?
Can I use stealth?
Not in this circumstance, though you could use climb to go over the edge, climb along the side of the bridge, and then back up again.
Is there such a thing as jump?
Actually, I think that's just athletics.
She doesn't even have athletics.
Okay. What is her climb?
11.
Do you want to climb, Rebecca?
Sure.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll that. Was that the thing?
I did.
Okay, 14 plus 11, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rebecca's climb was 14 plus 11.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with a 25, you easily kind of do a little flip over to the side of the bridge, along underneath the dragon, and then climb back up on the other side.
Woohoo!
Alright, Wayne,
So
what's
sexy
my highest stat for this?
Say what, Anna?
Is Anna's climb?
What's my highest
or
stat
athletics
for this?
status? Well,
Oh,
not
okay.
athletics, acrobatics.
Wow. Oh no, never mind. That's me. I thought Anna had a negative in acrobatics. I think acrobatics is going to be your best. You have a plus 18.
Holy crap.
All right.
That's what you get for having a freaking high strength.
I'm just gonna just straight up stop of him.
You're gonna straight up do what?
Superman jump over top of him.
Okay, well, roll your jump.
You can also,
plus 18.
Yeah.
on the little toolbar on the left, there's a little dice, and you can actually use that if you want to, instead of typing.
Honestly, it just takes longer, though.
Well, Anna was having
with a
slash
35,
trouble.
you easily just jump right over the thing, soaring gracefully over top of the dragon and landing with a heavy thud on the other side.
In my superhero pose, down on one knee.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's even a little crater underneath you. So the tongue cut sparrow is just like, oh, that was awesome. See, I told you guys, you just needed to get over it. Just fly like I do. Except for you, Kawa. You climbed, but that was pretty cool. You know, all spider style. So you guys, I'm assuming you kind of just start heading down the bridge?
Yep.
Okay. So as you do, suddenly you hear a loud kind of like sound behind you. And looking back, you see a kneeling man.
That's strange.
Is he old?
No. He seems to be, well, timeless, honestly. He's neither old nor young.
Yeah, someone with better diplomacy better go talk to him before I do something stupid.
Well, Wayne.
I'm checking to see who has the diplomacy.
It's not
Look,
me.
it's me.
I have no diplomacy.
It's me.
Yes, it is you.
Supposed
What
to be
gender do you associate with?
a man.
I do believe God.
You said man.
I do believe God has already said that I am a man.
Pardon me, sir, but weren't you just a moment? Wasn't there just a dragon there a moment ago?
So he looks up at you, and you see kind of he has a very solemn face, and he takes a deep breath as if he's considering his words very carefully. Then he looks up at you,
Bite your head off.
and he says, "To be continued."
Bum bum bum.
Okay, that's the end of our session.
Cool. We walked and we talked with the talking bird, and we might be talking with the dragon.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to wait until next week to find out.
No.
So, go ahead and say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, Gracie.